Welcome, everybody, to an impromptu live thing where we're rarely in one place at the same time.
Yes.
What do you mean rarely? We're in the same
No,
every turn.
no. We're like Batman. You never see us in the same place at the same time as Bruce Wayne. Okay.
The problem is that we then leave immediately.
We disappear.
For once, we actually have a little bit of time.
We do have
For
time.
In a room.
In a room, yeah. Very
So free.
Terrifying.
So, we're here, Warcry in the West. Andy kindly put that on. There were 22 players.
22?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty big event.
Yeah, so for all of us, the first, second, third, again, unfortunately, Demetrios is crying because he can't win an event when me and Toast are in the same room.
I seem to have two papers, so
I ended up fifth. Let's go.
It's not the size of the papers. It's what you do with them.
That's what, yes.
Oh my god.
The point that I'm trying to get at is this is our first event after the big balance update,
Yeah.
the match play update specifically that came out November.
Yes.
So I wanted to have a talk with the boys about how we found it in the context of actually playing match play games, because
Yes.
it's a thing. So, shall we go through your lane?
Yeah, I'll start first. I think the reason why I took Vulcan today, which I ended up 3-1 with, and played against the 2-monster tournament and killed both monsters on round 2.
Very good.
So that's it, was that abilities are going to be more important than they have ever been. Trying to have a place where you have a double, a triple, and a quad is more important now in your list building strategy than it was before. Because before you can be like, oh, I just need a double. Well, I don't have anything good. I'm just going to onslaught and rampage and call it a day, right? You have a triple, you rampage, you have a double, you onslaught. Because triple into quad with a wall dice. So that was my hypothesis. And I think a lot of the list that I've seen today goes in that direction as well to some degree. And lethality of the game has gone down, theoretically, but has not gone down for some fighters like the Dankle Trogoth.
Yeah, there are specific fighters that can
Or some fighters that can burn, which was the case for Vulcan, which helped me a lot in a lot of cases. So I think burn, good abilities, doesn't matter more than stats, but have more of an impact than they used to have, because onslaught is, I used it once in the whole tournament.
Sure.
For a very specific case. And I think we have not seen any swarm that outperformed more than 8-9 fighters.
Well, the only real swarm there was one Soulblight Gravelord list.
played that.
How did
that was all these.
How did that come? Do we know?
I'm sure I lost.
We can check by the magic of editing. Okay, so 18th time, 22, 23.
So it's a short sample. Keep that in mind. So we need more tournaments, we need more players, we need more levels. We need plenty of more stuff. But for now, we don't know about swarm. But I think abilities and burn are definitely on the table more than they have ever been, and we have clearly fighters that are really good. Averron Stormsire, for example.
Averron
Stormsire.
He's always been good, but now he's even more good because he's not.
Plus more good.
He's gooder.
Yeah, because he's not competing for like quads, right? His triple is already amazing.
Yeah.
It's the power of a quad as well. It's not just like it's a quad power triple.
Yeah.
So it's like getting a quad on a discount on a model that's like arguably harder to kill than the slang. He's T5.
Yeah.
So actually, really good. And he's also cheaper than slang.
He's way cheaper.
He's potentially the top contender for an Alliant order for pure damage output.
Quads that can project are now so much better because first the first thing,
is what we're talking about.
Yeah, because the first, like basically any ranged quad, because you can do it at any point.
Yeah.
Because my list doesn't have a quad, that's just figured out, and I was like, oh, this opens up avenues. This gives you more resources. Corn blood bump. Yeah. But everything that I had did not have a quad, so I think that the gap between a quad that is actually good, you can use at any point, like Domitans, like the Stormsires, like the Foot of Gork or whatever it is.
Aspect of the skill from Vulcan.
Exactly. Like these, you
Head
can...
cracker.
Head crack.
Head cracker. I was thinking, yeah. Like anything that you can do at range is going to be so much more impactful than stuff that is very specific. This one guy can do it on very specific circumstances. So I think that's going to end up being a bit of a trap.
And as well with flat damage. So with the overall reliability of like dice-based smack people big stick damage going down because of ferocity, brutality, onslaught, rampage going down.
Yep.
Where you can make up for that lack of damage is in abilities that deal flat damage.
Yes.
What I call burn, basically.
Yeah, like Corvus Cabal, even in our game, did great work with Raven Dart.
Yeah.
Because Raven Dart is a chance to do a big chunk of damage, or just reliable 1 damage.
Oh, is it the double from the first edition
Yeah.
Warband? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
so,
it's a solid little ranged projectile attack that is a reliable damage. But you look at things like Vulcans, they've got the triple for burst from their little thing. They've got the quad for massive burst. And that kind of damage bypasses reactions. It bypasses like the Stormcast, Questor, Dispossessed, Split, that kind of all these powerful reactions all get ignored by this, which make them much more appealing when other sources of damage have gone down.
I had a lot of I had like 3 situations in the whole tournament, which is quite a fair amount, where I threw my best at my Draftblood Thane. He's not a berserker, it looks like a berserker anyway. Draftblood Thane into something that had 6 wounds left and use a triple and like this is gone. I don't have to think about it.
Guaranteed.
And that decreased their activation count by 2.
Yes.
And suddenly I have the upper hand just because of that move, because you don't expect a burst. So yeah, so I think those are my hypotheses from now for how the meta is gonna shape. And I'm just curious to see like what kind of weird shit people are gonna come out, because Alex, for example, which ended up 4th, and lost to you only by 1 point, so it was
1
really
point.
close to be number 1 in the tournament.
Yeah.
Had like a Stormcastly 7-man fight with Ashlyn and what's his face?
Ilthari.
Ilthari, yeah, Ilthari.
And Averron.
And they were doing so much work with their abilities, with the fact they could move, with the fact they are tough. Like I think tough chaff is also really good now. T5,
They've always been good.
they have always been, but they're even better now than ever been.
Yeah.
But you know what? I played the Soul Blood list, and that was one of the things, because I didn't have to worry about quads, I didn't have to worry about having doubles for like onslaught and stuff, and working around the reactions, as you said.
Yep.
Blood Boil.
What is Blood?
Blood Boil is the Realm Gore Ritualist. Basically, if you're within 8, you roll dice equal to the value of the ability. For every 4+, you do D3 damage.
Yeah.
The Ritualist MVP, because I got some really good triples and I genuinely just was popping zombies in a way that I couldn't with the attacks. Like my Korgorath got completely destroyed because I went in and I would do an attack and it was like 2 hits down to 3, so that was 6 damage for an entire Korgorath attack. And I was like, okay.
Because they can react right to do less damage.
Yeah.
So being able to go over these reactions was really important to actually clinching the win on that one, exactly as you set up. So
I think one thing that comes out also of all of this is the game is much more fun now than before the FAQ. Because now you have to think outside of the onslaught rampage. You're not gonna get rampage round 1, which was the worst feeling you could ever had, because that can clear game instantly.
The amount of quads I rolled on round 1 that I couldn't do anything with.
Yeah, right. So suddenly, like you have to think outside of it, and I think that and the decrease in lethality and the change in like also it's new, so it's brand new, it's a new toy and everything. So hopefully we won't get another effect, and we'll get another effect before a year time. And if we do, it means we're gonna have
less than 10 months, please.
Yeah.
That would be great.
John,
but so
we know
far,
you're watching.
John. But in any case, it was more fun to play the tournament. It's just more fun.
I agree. I totally agree.
You don't have models just walking into you and deleting models off the board.
Not as much. You still have the Danko Trogger fit the shit off the ball, man. Like that's like.
Health is going to do what it's going to do. But I'm talking about things like, so I played in my final game, I played into double All-Grade Myrmidon.
Great list.
Ooh.
Right? Double Myrmidon, right?
Here's on
But
two.
Myrmidon only have 3 dice.
Yeah.
So when they need they weren't blessed because he wanted numbers over the things, because you pay the blessings, you're paying like another 80 points just for attack blessings.
Yeah, that's quite expensive. Yeah.
So 2 Myrmidons walking in, normally it would be absolutely fine. It's like, oh yeah, 2 Myrmidons, I roll the dice, I onslaught, I have 4 dice, and I flatten the thing. But when you're only rolling 3 dice, which is then reduced by, I play Flesh at Courts, when is reduced by another dice down to 2 dice, suddenly you have this Myrmidon who isn't just flattening everything and anything that it touches.
Yeah.
If I were to run this list into pre-November Myrmidons, they would have one-shot every single goal, everything that they touch.
yeah.
But that's what we talk about the start tournament. When I saw your list, I was like, yeah, pre-FAQ, your list will get destroyed.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of lists I've seen today are performing really good, like Alex's list, your list,
Yeah.
and even your list, for that matter, to some degree.
Yeah.
Pre-FAQ, they will have performed less good.
No, I totally agree.
And like that makes it interesting. It's suddenly you have weird stuff that pops out. All the prediction out of the windows.
What's really interesting with that Myrmidon as well is actually that prior to the FAQ, Ishak brought 1 Myrmidon. He brought 2 this time, interestingly, And this allowed him to punch his Myrmidons to attack again.
Yeah, because
Like,
they get to...
sort of get around the fact that it was more he couldn't do onslaught. It was more efficient to punch a Myrmidon, and it led to some really interesting plays because it opened up the Myrmidon to beyond being a beat stick. It was become a support beat stick. You could punch anything.
Yeah, and they have to kind of run with things, other things that you want them to hit. So he was punching his Bestigor.
His pit champion as well.
Yeah, pit champion.
He even punched a Netta in our game and actually secured the tie because he ran up and he punched a Netta to punch my guy to kill my guy. So it was like one of those things where it opened the game up a little bit in fun ways. Having two of them allowed to do that more frequently, which is quite.
But that's again a surprise. You were saying.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say that he actually had them at LGP, but you weren't there, so you didn't see it.
You wouldn't know.
But also,
I wouldn't know.
but also, I think it was a lot more lethal. But you can see the effect of this FAQ specifically because you just mentioned that Alex's list and your list have Ulthari. The only reason why Ulthari can now shine is because you have a use for that quad.
Yes.
And it's an excellent quad, chat.
I'll put it up.
Excellent quad.
I'll put it up.
The thing is very good.
Yeah. So 6 damage on a 6-inch, basically. On quad 6, but anyways.
As the value of the ability in AoE.
But a lot of fighters have that, right? Like there's like Noble Demons. Noble Demons have that, right?
No.
Yes.
I'm gold.
Quad?
On a quad.
I'm
Check it
going.
out.
I'm
Check it out.
Nickel demons.
No.
No, not Noble. Zinch Demons. Zinch Demons.
Oh yes, yeah. Well,
Sorry.
if you change the faction, then yes, sorry.
If it's a different... in Warhammer 40k, a Night Titan can do it.
We're gonna play a knight.
Yeah, no, Zinch Demons, right? They have a lot of fast, like, fly pieces that make decent enough allies.
Do you remember? I think it was at the early second edition.
Yes.
Zeech had that piece that was 275 points that everyone took for Chaff Killer. It was enlightened
On disc.
on disc.
Yeah. Laid it up on disc.
Yeah.
Why not taking him as an online chaos now? Because suddenly
If it has a quad, I don't know, for morsels.
need to check for that. If it's just demons.
But no, Zinch Demons have flying...
Zinj demon, you can just take Vashtis.
You can take Vash... Yeah.
I mean, genuinely, like, people are like, Vexmor is so good. I play Vexmor and Vashtis. Sometimes I prefer Vashtis to Vexmor. Just
That's
because she does so much stuff to kill stuff.
I mean, Vashtish is insane because she got indirectly massively buffed. And her double is a 6-inch -1 attack bubble
Yeah.
and a double as opposed to a triple.
nuts, yeah.
Huge. I'm talking like Onslaught and Frosty, all the big things I was going fucking woo.
Shall we talk about the triple that it's a bonus attack action and you reduce their toughness by 2? So suddenly you eat mostly...
Oh, that's the other one, not Vashtis, the other one.
that's
Yeah.
Lasvia.
Yeah.
Lasvia. Lasvia is the other one that I like very much. Because, okay, so...
And she doesn't counter anymore.
Sorry, chat, I confuse Vashtis and Lasvia. The names are terrible. So
Even if she's attacking normally, she doesn't die to counter anymore.
no, that's so good. Like Neve Black Talon is better now.
Yeah, Neve is much better now.
I think someone has an idea.
I have 5 copies of Neve Black Talon.
It's a Stormcast.
6 of them have been painted.
It's a female Stormcast. I wish you have 5 copies of them.
So one thing about the list of Journey I really liked was you use the new Underworld Gates.
Actually better than I expected.
Four gates
And
rabbits,
yeah,
that's what
and they're even better now because you don't answer, right? We go back to that thing. Because you don't have those universal abilities, you're like, you're the trophy, and he put the trophy on my Sireni. And I was like, yeah, she's gone. I'm not even gonna try to fight that. Bye.
Like Ugluk and Borgit are like legitimately like threatening combat.
Oh, yeah.
Pieces, because they'll get 5 attack, strength, whatever.
But only if you use the double to give them the +2 attacks. And that's like, use a double to give them +2 attacks every single attack, right? As long as you attack the specific fighters.
Yeah.
Which is better on slow to some degree.
Yeah,
So that's really cool.
But again, it requires you to set it up. It requires
It's not that simple. I'm not saying it's broken. I'm saying it's really cool and it's really
No,
good.
that's what I mean. You get something really good, but you have to set it up.
Yes.
You have to telegraph it. Your opponent knows what's happening.
Yes.
So it's playing counterplay rather than everyone gets an extra die.
Like, back in the olden days, it was all like instant gratification.
Yes.
I will use Onslaught, I will use Rampage, because this guy will do the thing and he will front load all the stuff and just do it.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it seems like actually unless you've got a warband that can do like Onslaught plus like lay low or double up.
Or you've got an ability that will make your abilities good, right? So I played
Ignite, for example.
Ignite Weapons, Knight of Shrouds, doing the
Frightful Touch and
Oh man.
It seems that there's more of a sort of a setup game. Like tempo of a game has shifted. There's more
Yeah.
time to set up because things are less lethal, so you want to serve that lethality in advance. And you're not as incentivized to go, I'm just going to rush in and bap you really hard. Things like, to play with the Deathbringer. Deathbringer's a great example still for this being true, is that you're now more able to pull people into a Deathbringer
Yes.
who are way more threatening because they are less likely to kill Deathbringer first before you then go big axe boof. So there's all kinds of like weird little ways where the tempo has shifted from instant to actually delayed. And I think we didn't see that this time in Helsmiths because it didn't perform pretty well from what I understand. But things like that gong bubble is huge. But in the potential future meta, that slightly slow play is accommodated.
So,
Quick question. How many times do you see respite?
once. I saw respite once.
Every game.
Really?
Someone respite every game.
I think it's 4 times in the whole
So what I did, Felgrim, by the way, how I felt my Felgrim, that's his name. Fantastic. Because respite exists and we know that we can heal away Felgrim's ability,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I'm going to shoot your, you've all activated, I'm going to shoot your guy, give you the gripe token, and then you're throwing ghouls at the thing that you've just bit their eyes out. Because then not only, for them to crit, not only do they have to spend a double, but they also have to spend an action as well. What?
Yeah, and they don't heal. So if
Because you can't respite within 1 inch.
Oh my god.
and also if they're like wounded and they
So
want
I did it
respite to
on,
survive,
what's the
they don't
leader,
heal.
what's the Untamed Beast leader?
He's the heart taker.
Yeah, it's a lot worse when it's
know what I
like
even
2-2 damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's it's a lot worse when it's 2-2 damage.
funny.
But yeah, so that's what you do. So yeah, I saw Respite. I'm happy that it was used. But there are ways, because we were talking about Felgrim if he's better, if he's worse. But that's basically what I did to get around that.
Well, oh yeah,
Felgrim's fantastic.
Respite is fun. Now Respite is usable.
And Respite is very usable. So I have one more question for you guys. Going into the next few months where we know these are the changes that have happened, what are we working on? What do you think? What kind of list are you gonna build?
I have two things, and obviously it's gonna be the walls. It's gonna be Dispossessed
Yep.
or Helsmiths of Hashut.
Okay. Helsmiths are more interesting.
His door?
That's true.
Is the wolf.
Toast, how many centaurs?
4.
4 centaurs.
4 centaurs. Yeah, Spirit for the record, I know that your name is like Spaith Huntsman. Spaith the
fantastic.
Huntsman won me so many games when he was a little shithead.
Because he's a centaur.
He is, he's a centaur, he's
That's
fantastic.
the only reason why he wins games. He's a centaur.
Either 4 centaurs, which would be hilarious, because I won a Mollog fully built in our goodie bag, and it might be Gloomspite. I've been putting up Gloomspite for like a whole year, and it might be Gloomspite.
And you've done this.
What about you, Dimitris?
Demetrius, what you bringing?
I've been nursing this Sylvaneth list for like 3 months, and I started it because Sylvaneth is really good for like starters. Like
4
people
centaurs.
really. No. We don't do that here.
He's one of
Although-
those Sylvaneth players.
Yeah, no. Colonel Hunters for the win.
Sure.
But I'm replacing one of them with a centaur. Yes, of course. But that's because the centaur has a big axe. But I've been slowly painting them, and like I've been playing them when I need like a slightly underpowered list, and then it keeps doing really well.
Suddenly they're good.
So I'm like, okay, maybe we'll try that. But I also have Cities of Sigmar and Order of Azir.
On the horizon. Order of Azir has so many high quality triples.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they look really good.
It would be
I'm
the
looking forward
interesting
to painting them. Yes.
He won't be copying me because I've just won myself now.
With one enough hunters as
With
well.
1 centaur. As well.
I mean, just say.
Yeah, but you're taking sword.
Okay, so I am also thinking about 4 centaurs. because
The
that's
centaur hype is too high.
yeah, but the serious option is Cities of Sigmar.
Ooh, interesting.
Satellites?
Castellites hosts. Yeah. Because I think in a less power environment, right, so the reaction isn't going to be as good because you're not throwing as many dice into the reaction.
Correct.
But they have the bulkiest of bulky chaff when they do react. And they're not doing direct damage. It doesn't matter how many dice I have. If I'm just reacting into things, I'm doing indirect damage, which is everything we spoke about.
It's flat too as well.
It's a flat 2 damage.
2, yeah.
They've got the gun guys with the shields, which I'm going to take a couple of because they have some very reliable, very tanky range damage. Jury's out on whether I'm going to bring an ogre or whether I'm going to bring the leader on horse.
Yeah.
I think for my purposes, ogre's probably better because it has the rune marks that I
If you
need.
want to do direction control, it's going to be better.
Yeah. And then we've got the flag to make things move. So
Vulcan
You want the leader of Vulcan Flying
The leader of
Seeker.
Vulcan Seekers, baby.
Because he's elite,
Yes.
so it's gonna trigger the
And
reaction.
my thingy, my battle trait isn't that good, so I might as well. I can ally.
Battle trait is so bad.
Well, actually, it's a heal. It's a heal.
It'll counter film.
Yeah, if it's a heal. Yeah, and if we're in a world where lethality is lower, getting a free heal off every turn.
It's D3. No, it's at the end of the turn, right? It's D3.
That's what's flat.
Is it free?
I think it's D3. Let me check.
Anyway, it's a heal, which is the important thing.
Yeah, the heal part is important.
Something to say is I got so much value out of Corn's Dew.
Yes.
I did so much damage back by just getting my
reflecting.
blood reavers.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they are toughness 3, 10 wounds, and I still was doing a ton of damage, but they were dying. Doing that when you have toughness 5.
Yeah. Well, they start at toughness 4, then you can react up to toughness 5 or 6.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you're onto something there.
It'll be good.
T8 to 3 woodland.
They can really. The ogre can go into the sky.
I'm sure if the ogre is fully ability up and he reacts twice, he goes
Yeah.
to T11, so
Yeah.
even Vexmor hits on a flat.
It'll be very similar to the list that Rob took like last year. Remember, beginning of last year, Rob was playing about with
Yes.
Sigma. It'll be
He
very
took
similar to that.
Domitan, if I'm not mistaken.
As an add-on piece.
No, not in the. He took it to Adepticon, I think.
Yes.
And that was pure Seas of Sigmar.
Oh, okay, never mind. then.
He dabbled with Vulcan Flameseeker allies and Domitan,
Yeah.
but I think he didn't take it in the end.
Yeah. So I think that'll be good. And also the Grand Cafe models, they have a 1-to-1 proxy.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's absolutely
Like,
crazy.
Caesar Sigma are a beautiful faction, but I think like Grand Cathay
It's a more beautiful fact.
actually somehow
They do it.
staggering.
But anyway, that's what I'm working on.
What I find really interesting is that again we have like a almost a repeat of Warhammer World in April.
April, yes.
However, neither you were 4-0.
No.
we managed to draw games, apparently.
Yeah.
I lost my first game because
Due to hubris.
yes,
Sorry, what?
I was
Why
grudged.
hubris?
So I was grudged by Jamie, and then Jamie played really well because the way I played it is he put his monster, and then I put all of my guys, and then I lost. So I gambled, and I lost, and it doesn't matter because
He
I
had
gambled.
Deathbringer. He had Deathbringer. That's the gamble.
Yeah, he had a death
had
The most fickle god. He doesn't care about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wants blood. He sacrificed you this time on the first game. He benefited you later on.
Listen, it still worked out. So, but the thing is, everyone else is catching up, which is excellent.
Yes.
But lists are
yes,
getting better.
yes.
Lists are getting sharper. People are getting much better.
getting better, yeah.
There's people like I played Paul round 4, and he was playing Osiarchs, which is a new faction for him.
Oh, I played him on round 3, yes.
And
That's the game I drew.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I have seen him get better and better and better every tournament.
Yeah.
Like really learn his lists, really play better with them, and like I love it because like it's nice that we're doing well, but like it's not nice when you like
No,
it's
I-
nice to
I
have the
agree.
competition. So
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Like, seeing, so all my games apart from the first game were really close, like a point between them or straight tie.
yeah,
And it's like you see people bring new factions in for time. You also see some people take the same faction and then they really start to shine. And you've got Corvus Cabal Ed,
yes,
the only Corvus player in the world nowadays, and he takes it all the time. And he ran this list and he runs it so well.
And this wasn't
dances
pure. It
around
wasn't
you.
pure Corvus Cabal, was
No,
it?
he had Vexmor.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Vexmor is
giving
not dead,
Vexmor
just saying.
He was a really solid backbone to let him
Yeah.
control space.
Yeah.
No, I don't
While
think
everyone
he's-
else is fucked about.
He's not dead. He's still a great area control piece, is what he is.
He's 200 points. He's the same price as an Annihilator Prime or as a Reclusian Prime almost. And he performs roughly the same thing of big beta with toughness 6, 25 points.
Yeah, because if he starts in combat with you, yeah, sure, he's not rolling 6 dice, but he's still rolling 4 dice, sitting on 3s, so he's still doing minimum 15 damage to a
like-
thing.
Yes.
Isn't bad for 200 points.
I mean, to be fair, the main thing is before it was just too good.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I think today, when you look at your list, most of the time, I would prefer to bring a Deathbringer just because it's cheaper and he has a one-shot potential
Yes.
than Vexmor, which arguably is a
my-
discussion to have, but that's a different discussion.
my problem, very quickly, my problem with the Deathbringer is that He's great into big smashy things.
Yeah.
But if we start to see less big smashy things, and those durable chaff do start coming in, he's just because of his numbers and the way he works and his damage profile,
Super blunt.
he's a lot worse against those
It's
kind
still
of
strength
models.
5 though, right?
It's still strength 5, yeah, but he's
4.
It's 3-4. It's 3-4 is a
still
good damage profile.
No,
it's not
it's a
bad.
good damage profile, but it's not. Oh, when I can feed a 60-point chud into him,
It is not
it's
a
not.
Vexmor.
Yes, it's not.
It's a
not
Vexmor.
great
I'm,
enough.
I'm already saying like it's not, but
So
go for it.
I was gonna say,
Your Deathbringer punched like
my
a Hydra to
Deathbringer,
death
What
or
was the
something.
biggest
No.
thing you punched?
a Dominator engine.
Did you kill
Smashed
it?
in half. Aye, yeah, no, completely.
One tapped it.
Like so, Laszlo, who was playing Hashut.
It was a walking Dominator engine, just like without the guns. It was a punch.
Yeah, it was a punchy
Angel
one.
punch, yeah.
And basically, it was placed right at the. It was my second game. It was placed right at the deployment point. It was like, take a shot, big lad. Because if you don't,
You die.
I'm going to kill him. And I did, and I won.
You have 40 wounds immediately.
I
Exactly.
don't want to open this discussion to become a Deathbringer discussion
no,
because
no.
we're going to spend a
No,
night.
I,
in
I
this
just
discussion.
wanted,
the thing.
I just wanted to make
Yeah.
the point on the Deathbringer that the only reason, so the Deathbringer did half and half.
Yeah.
So I did the ability about 4 times.
Yeah.
2 times it worked, 2 times it didn't.
I mean, we worked out the stats, right? On my article and on your videos, we worked out the
Well,
stats, and it's like
It's
if
about 50%.
it's up, no, it's less depending. Like it goes very low if you have a low triple, it goes very high if you have a high triple. And I think that's the problem we have right now is the range of potential
Yeah,
one
you
shots.
can push it to like I think was it high 50s or something.
Yes,
If
it's
you have a high enough
60,
triple.
60 something. if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
then that's with like hitting and then wounding.
But I think if the
Hitting
ability
and
was
then-
like half of the value of the ability to roll dice, that's already a bit more like okay, now that's manageable. Now we took that.
I think it's fine. I think it's an answer to a meta that we have at the moment, and it's an answer to a meta that we had like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
The question is how the meta will evolve, and if it does evolve out of like, oh well, I can't have my Myrmidon with +1 attack because it ends up costing over 300 points, and I can't onslaught it, so I can't one-shot things. So why am I bringing my Myrmidon? Maybe I want to bring 2 little guys. It goes down in value.
Arguably, I'll still play him for the simple fact of the.
That's how I play Vexmor when I constantly play Vexmor on Chaos with Nurgle Demons because you put Vexmor and everyone sweats.
Yeah,
You don't do anything else. You just put him on the board. Everyone's like, oh my god, that's Vexmor, I'm gonna die. And you're like, I'm just gonna. I was against you. You play around him, the Scotland tournament.
Yes.
My Vexmor just did back and forth the whole game. Didn't hit anything, but he had to dodge the Vexmor, otherwise Vexmor kills something.
Yeah.
I will say though, if you want Deathbringer to work well, the reason why my Deathbringer did okay was the Realm Gore Ritualist Twin
Oh, your pulls.
Pull.
to pull things out of position.
It's a pull on double, right?
Because otherwise, I could not get him where he needed to go.
It's the biggest weakness of Deathbringer and why you can't necessarily ally him easily as a be-all, end-all ally. His threat range is terrible.
Yes.
He's got a 5-inch threat.
You can bless them with movement if you
How
want.
many wounds does he have?
28.
26.
26.
And toughness 4?
5.
Yeah.
He's good. No,
He's even without that triple, is a very good fighter.
yeah, but if you have a guy who's just walking, that's all he's doing. He's
I mean,
just-
yeah, I play, I guess,
Because Vexmor's got a threat range of 8, so it's substantially shorter of a threat than Vexmor, so he controls less space. So it's more like what I found for our game when we first tested Vexmor on stream, I gambled and lost to 42 Lord Afflictions.
Yes.
The Hashut player gambled, like, I'm going to stand here and risk
yeah.
in one tap.
If it gets hit, it gets
And it's
hit.
like, the actual play is to not do that.
And Jamie
Don't
gambled.
do that. Don't
no, but
gamble.
Jamie gambled.
And it won't pay off.
And mainly because he didn't know the Deathbringer. And I was like, what do you mean you don't? And then I whiffed. And then he went,
Splat. Well, that was fun.
yeah. And I was like, okay, I think I'm in trouble. And then his gits got my Ritualist. And I went, oh no.
We didn't see that this time in Helsmiths because it didn't perform pretty well from what I understand. But things like that gong bubble is huge.
Yeah, well, you've got things like you've got your gong bubble, you've got like the flamers, you've got cow with like the basic flamers are still toughness 4, 12 wounds,
Yeah.
and they're going to be doing on an attack action 4 damage to you at a time, and it's difficult. It's really difficult to just run into a flamer and with one attack, one shot 12 wounds worth of stuff.
Yeah.
So you're going to be taking 4 wounds on the way in, assuming it has to move to get into range. If not, you're going to be using the Despot, and the Despot's going to move the thing, and you're going to go shoot twice.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 4 wounds on the way in, then it's not going to kill you, whatever it is that's charging you. And then you're going to shoot again. So you're going to do like 12 damage before you hit the floor.
So Laszlo might have lost his like a third of his warband on like the start of round 2, but the amount of damage that he did with literally
It's like basic.
a bunch of cohort, the Gong guy,
And a despot.
and a Despot.
Oh,
And
yeah, because
like-
he has the DPP as well, right?
Yeah. So I almost lost the Kograth. I lost the Deathbringer. I almost lost the Ritualist. Didn't even look at my chaff. Fine.
Also,
Them.
they
I
cannot
want them.
they cannot catch up with your chaff. Like they have one ability that make him move 3, but they move 3. All of them move 3, so they cannot catch up with your chaff.
Well, no, but you can, because
Go movement 10.
the basic guys on a double.
Yes.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh
On
yeah,
top of
yeah.
that, if you have a despot and 2 doubles, you get to go activate, move everyone 3 inches, wait to activate, move everyone 3 inches before you've even used an ability.
Okay.
So they are deceptively fast. If they want to move, they're going to move.
The solution to that is you take your Gorehawk and you drop
Punch a
him,
despot into the ground.
top roll, elbow drop,
So what you're
and then
saying?
you just punch through the big stupid hat.
Go got
It's
4
still
attacks, right?
Yes, but it still took 2 rounds
to kill one.
to kill the War Despot.
It's 25 wounds.
Yeah, toughness 5 3 moves.
You said what?
I was looking at it. I'm looking at him very, very closely to see how I can build him around him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think the Helsmiths are the bottomed out pretty heavily. I think.
we don't have enough sample either, just with the help.
Yeah,
With
it's-
one
yeah,
player in
It's
one
not-
tournament with one
the
specific.
thing that
list.
we've said on our individual videos and in our other collaborations is that big cow robot really obviously fantastic. Every game I asked about the Helsmiths was he couldn't move the cow robot.
Yeah,
effectively.
that's why the range
Exactly
one. The range
what we're
one
saying.
is better.
He's too clunky. I think even with the range, he's better with the ranged, but he's still so clunky.
It's
It was
move
bad
5.
rolls on the first game as well. It was 3 damage for the entire game, which sometimes happens. But no, I was gonna say like
I mean, I've said it's a trap.
yeah.
I want to try. I still have to try them, so I don't have any opinion about them. That's the main thing.
With 2/3 of his warband and no abilities, he still almost got most of my guys. If he'd focused fire, took the Korgorath down first, took the Deathbringer down.
He didn't have any shooting, right? He had one
No.
spot.
No,
I mean,
no, it was
big
just-
cow. And
It was swords.
spam.
It wasn't even spears.
It was
Just basic
So
guys.
because it's 4-3-2-4, right?
yes,
No,
it's
2-3. 2-3.
The swords have
3,
2,
4,
3,
2, 3.
but they've got strength 4.
Yeah.
3,
3,
4,
I was
4,
getting-
Oh wow! So you can
Yeah.
4-5-2-3.
It's a good profile.
yeah, but he
With
had the
DPP.
gong as well, so I was getting 5-5-2-3. Yeah, so
That's-
5-5-2-4 every round, just slapped.
But that's only for the first attack, right? The DPP. It's not. For
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
action.
The one powers 1, but the gong is for when you
Yeah,
attack.
the gong- the gong is
goes to
Basically,
4,
kill
4,
the. We've said this before, right? Kill the gong, kill the despot, and then 90% of the output of the army's gone.
Yeah,
I mean, the despot is
the-
more for the move than anything else.
They've got really powerful support pieces. I think shone through as an issue in his list was that he only had a war despot,
Yeah.
so he didn't have the other support
Like a
pieces.
demon smith or a.
Yeah, to sort of
Draka,
to help pushes as well. It's all Draka, by the way. It's going to be insane.
round 1 quad
Insane.
is what he had.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he had
You
some
had some-
Draka.
oh,
I felt like you have to choose between World Despot and Zol Drakado, and I feel World Despot has more range of action.
I feel like you're going to be taking 2 heroes. If you're going to build it, I feel like you're going to be taking 2 heroes.
Yeah,
One is non-negotiable. You
I mean,
have to
Despot
bring
is
it.
not even a question, right?
And then you say, all right, what do I want my warband to do? And then that's the second hero that you pick.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Why?
Because we have like a faction. I was just sitting there thinking, and like just as you said, I was like, yes, because you can build for moving a lot of really tough pieces all over the board. If you're
Yes.
going for objectives, if you're going for treasures, you can put like a couple of the centaurs in there and do a bunch of different things. You can have your shooty warbands if you're like clearing, and to have a warband that can be built in so many ways, and all of them being relatively like. Obviously, we don't know we're theory crafting, but they all seem viable to me.
So I think with Hashut, when I theorycraft them, I found that the cavalry was underwhelming. It was cool piece, but I was like, where's the damage?
Well, I think you take 1.
Yeah, you
Probably the anointed.
Yeah, you take the anointed, that's not even like, the other one is worse. But like, even with the anointed, I'm looking at it and I'm like, what is your role? You have 18 wounds, toughness 4. Yeah, it's fast. But isn't it better to have 2 infernal court and a bit of points on the left?
I think it depends on playstyle.
Yeah, he's a counter charge piece, is basically what he is.
Yeah, it's a counter space, but based on what your experience is, and I'm gonna rely on that because I've not playtested the game and I've not playtested them.
Yeah.
Based on your experience about it, I'm like, yeah, the infernal court are just better. Because you can spam them like crazy.
Yeah.
So 2 of them moving more with the water spot, then moving 6 inches again is the 9 inches you move once with the anointed, but have
see your point, yeah.
5 toughness, 12 wounds, right?
The thing with the bull, so the United, I really like the United, but the bull center gets slept on. I think 'cause the bull center is unique in how he operates. Being able to
Teleport through guys.
teleport through people to attack their squishy backline is like this whole thing.
Yeah.
And he's really good. Factor in demon power points, he will be gone. The gong is a big enough range. This guy's still at 7 attacks, strength 5, 2, 4.
Yeah, 5, 4, 2, 4,
you pick a charge
9,
model,
4, 18.
they die.
Yeah.
Right. This guy's got a treasure token on chat.
Yeah.
This guy he slingshots to your own models and goes slam.
I guess if you
it's done.
if you DPP him as well.
And you're definitely because he can't demon point everybody.
No,
So
but you have to focus
you
your
want
demon
key
point.
pieces to demon point, and he's definitely one of them.
So if you look at his double, and I think you're talking about triple.
It's triple.
It's a triple. It's not a double. Importantly, what the unknown.
They're both triples, yeah.
They're both triples. Okay.
By the way, interesting thing about that is because it specifies the range of the move action, if he's carrying treasure, he still goes 8.
Yeah,
It's not based off his move characteristic. He makes a 8-inch move.
Oh yes, yes.
So
Because
he can run behind a guy, pick up a treasure, and then zip away.
Yeah, you move 3, pick up the you move 9, pick up the treasure, use the triple,
And then,
go that direction 8.
You can.
Yeah, okay. So that
It's
that
always
is
8.
very good.
It's always 8.
But
They're both
just with plus 1 attack, that's 6, 4 to 3, and that reminds me a lot of Neve. 6, 5
Yeah.
to 4.
Yeah.
So and then you DPP him, which is his 7, 5 to 4 on the triple. If you
He's
triple
blending.
DPP.
He's
I think as well. The one thing to note is that they're both actually cheap enough. In my list building, at least, that you can always get the United in the bull setup. Almost always on +1 crit. With +1 crit blessed, they become really good.
I mean, plus 1 crit, the anointed become 2 range, 4, 5, 2, 6 with a DPP.
With guaranteed.
And
range.
the other one is
Remember,
2,
with
5.
his ability, he's getting +1 to hit. So your 5s become crits, and he hits
Oh my
them
god,
with
that is why I prefer the Yes, it's just the triple.
Yeah, but you have to be within range of one of your own guys to do it. That's the whole.
I mean, also he has 2 inch range, so he can do more.
whole
Like,
thing.
You tank on your little guys, send him in, slam.
He'll cut.
Yeah.
again, it's in my theory crafting. I was not convinced. I'm gonna play test him because I want to see him on action. I feel like this faction is harder to theory craft than most factions because there is layers of complexity into it that there is not in a faction. And for that, thanks GW for giving us a faction that has skill levels.
There is nothing quite like them.
No, there is not. Like,
I actually kind of love it. Yeah.
yeah, every time I talk with someone about it, we have
very
different opinions. It's great.
Internally coherent as well. Like there's a lot of internal balance that's like you look at it and go, oh, those goblins are so like really expensive. What they are. But within the context of the warband, they're actually perfect for what you want them to do without breaking the game.
No, because you throw them at stuff.
Exactly.
Would you? I guess it goes back to I need to play test it, but I will never play the goblin.
You play 1.
Yeah, just one just to do the.
Yeah.
You put it near the water spot and you go.
Yeah, basically.
You there. There we go. Now I can play the game.
Slan is like charging the mega death rate, and the Despot's like, come here, Seth.
It's so
Look at this.
It's so funny because the Slan actually might not reliably kill the 8-wound goblin.
Yeah,
So
but
you could-
because,
Why?
because on 3 dice, hitting on 3s, he's going to miss one of them that does 6 damage, which is
the
not
goblin
enough to
could
kill a
survive
goblin.
the first one. He picked up again for the second hit.
A Slan has to hit all 3 attacks.
But you react with the water spot though, so you lose an action on the water spot.
Oh no. Then you activate and get your guys to move 3 anyway.
Yes.
You make 1.5 activations back every time you use it.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying like it's not the guy near him that gets the
Yeah.
reaction and throw himself in front.
No, no.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's worth even doing a water split. I think people will be more likely to focus with their range attacks as an example, because it works on range attacks as well.
Gun cow.
Is you may protect the gun cow, you may protect your sentinels or your
Wait,
bull
your gun cow
sentinels.
can do the reaction as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Deathbringer going to Cow. Cow goes. There you go.
You can stop him being against triple because he has to hit the cow. If he can't hit the cow,
And
he
the
can't
goblin
do
doesn't
the
make a move, the goblin teleports in the way.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, that's great. Oh, I love this. That's so good.
Also, the
Anyway,
I was so happy that this didn't have any of that. Because I was really like, get this out of here.
right. Anyway, guys, let's
Get
get back on track.
by
I'm
goblins.
going to cut that and turn it into something. Right. So
Keep it all in.
overall, let's wrap this up. So overall, Yolene, you're happy.
Yes.
You're happy. Toast,
very happy.
very
It's
happy.
really good.
Dimitrios,
Oh, excellent. I still murderized everything. So
no change.
like, lethality did no doubt go down for me.
Okay, so go on, Dimitrios. Go on.
I just wanted to say that, like, it's really important to say a big massive thank you to Andy and Ollie for setting this up,
Yes.
and Alex for bringing to Rain, and everyone who got involved to get this done. And we're always happy to support events. So if you're local to Bristol, they run every month, sometimes twice a month. Bristol Independent Gaming. So get in touch, get playing, because it's a wonderful bunch. And there is next month another event
There is.
in Nottingham.
It's not at Warhammer World.
No.
Okay. Just because you
still-
say Nottingham, people
because
get
we
very
still-
excited.
They ran out of trophies to give me. So
I'm the reigning champion still.
But no, Craig and the Nottingham Warcry Club are doing Midwinter Massacre in December, which is going to be another excellent
the new
data point.
mission packs.
Possibly.
I guess we can try to convince maps. Maps.
Well, keep an eye out on the Eventbrite page. It's on warcry.uk because all the best events are. But yeah, it's just really nice to see the amount of events and like the amount of people that are coming back and the amount of new people. We had YouTube sweetheart Hobby Jackal.
He was here.
Join us.
His first ever tournament.
He actually really enjoyed it to meet his friend, even though they finished dead last.
That's fine.
But like they had fun, and that's the most important bits.
Exactly.
They brought his friend, how was it, Charlie, he was called, brought Sacrosanct.
Yes.
I respect that. I power move.
Flex of a lifetime. He plays Cypherlords on the side as well, so he's my favourite person.
Yeah.
He got a wooden spoon as well.
He did get the wooden spoon.
Yes.
Right, so let's wrap this up. Thank you guys for having a chat. Yolene, where can we find you?
Well, actually, just on the Discord, official Discord.
Yeah, you have a website.
I do.
Bro, you're so bad at this.
I do have also a YouTube channel I wanted to start, but yeah.
You've got a blog.
I got the blog.
have a
Yeah,
blog?
I'm very bad at this. I'm so bad.
Oh, crying.
You have the most important.
You run the app on the phone.
You have an online shop that does Warcry and mini painting like supplies.
You know what, Dimitrios, can you tell me where to find me?
I'm going to put this up on the
chat.
link will be here.
This man is very busy.
He does the most.
Like
just sit in front of a
Warcry.
camera and talk. He actually does things.
Warcry is an excellent app, and if you play somewhere where you don't have connection, like Warcry has everything.
It's all offline.
It's all offline.
Nothing online.
So it's been incredibly useful.
Yes.
Because I play in basement. So I'm like, oh shit. So yeah.
I have a blog which is Yolan Skirmisher.
Yes.
So you can find me on Substack. I have the Etsy shop thing where I can buy cheap Warcry equipment. I made myself, 3D printed myself. Like there is no.
Yeah. All like the tokens and stuff that are handed out at events, he doesn't.
Yeah.
War Games on Toast. Where can we find you on War Games on Toast?
You can find me on War Games and Toast on YouTube, where I do War Games and Toast things, and also Wild Dice with these three wonderful people.
three. Yeah.
Also, he said War Games at Toast.
War Game and Toast.
We said it.
Professionals.
I
You
don't
said it
know.
5 times. And
It's on my t-shirt.
80%.
twice, and I still don't.
Where else? Where can we find you?
Warcry.uk, Warcry UK, yes, thank you. On Twitch and YouTube. And
You run events.
I run events. So by end of January, I'm hoping to have a new season of events out. So if you want more events to go and try all of this out, both narrative and competitive,
And some competitive narrative events. And some narrative competitive events.
a bit of everything, but lots of events coming next year. Very excited to be running them. Very excited to actually have a match play back.
There we go.
But yeah, I don't know when this is coming out, but on Monday we're gonna have a
2 weeks.
stream. So
Good stuff. And me, you can find me here because you're watching it. So
That was the easiest.
Wash my hands, pay me money, and we'll do more. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Just under 50.
We are so like.
We're so professional. You know.
We are.
We're the
I'm
best.
so bad at self-promoting, it's
You
terrible.
are so bad at self-promoting. It's actually hilarious.